Good morning, this is Attorney Vincent Davis. This is Get Your Kids Back Now. This show is dedicated to keeping families together and to fighting the tyranny of CPS and DCFS social workers. A secondary purpose of the show is to educate parents and relatives, or to at least show them where to get the necessary information for their fight. The final purpose of the show is to remind the people that change can be effectuated at the ballot box at the state and federal levels. Let us unite, vote, and elect those who will make the necessary changes.
Now, is there an age clip or an age limit as to when you would advise that, a child under a certain age is not necessarily a good witness? Or we're wondering, would it be helpful in all aspects? I mean, I don't want to traumatize my child any further. But I'm wondering if it would be possible, or if it's advisable, that she could be a witness for us, or a witness.
Okay, that's a really good question. I'm not sure anyone has asked me that question on this radio show. And I've been doing this a few years, but that's a really good question. So let me tell you, there is a great feeling among a lot of juvenile judges, juvenile attorneys, that a child should not testify. One of the main reasons given is that the child might be traumatized by the testimony. Now, I have to tell you, in some cases, that may be true. In some cases, it may not be true. And what happens to me sometimes, and I'm, a conspiracy theorist, is that I'm told that the child will be traumatized by testifying, when in actuality, that's not true. Now, you as the parent, you told me something very important. You don't want to traumatize your child. And look, I understand that. I'm a parent. My kids were, young at one time. But here's the problem and the dilemma. Sometimes you can't win a case, in my opinion, unless the child testifies. Or sometimes you'll have a better chance of winning a case if a child testifies. Now, that's something, whether a child should testify or not, you have to discuss with your attorney, because I don't know all the details and the ins and outs and the politics of your case. But it's something that you have to seriously consider as a parent, because like you said, you're not looking to traumatize your 10-year-old, but you're also telling me, hey, I want to win, I want to get my kids back. Sometimes those two things conflict. Now, if you want the child to testify, you want to make sure that you get the child ordered back to court, or that you subpoena the child, and there are special rules to subpoenaing children. This is the type of thing you have to discuss with your attorney, either your private attorney or court-appointed attorney. Okay? I've had a number of judicial officers tell me, if you didn't subpoena the child, he's not going to testify. But, these are things that you got to talk to an attorney about, an attorney who is experienced in this area of law. Does that make sense?
It does, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.